Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Infoleen. Today we are going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Information and Communication Technology Paper 3 Spreadsheet part for the year May-June 2025. These are some required source file. I have required source file here. You will assist Vera Racing to analyze data about performance when testing its racing cars. Now come on task 1 evidence document. Create a new word process document. Make sure your name, center number and candidate number will appear on every page of this document. First we open a Word document, blank document. Click on insert, go to header. In the header we enter our candidate detail, name. First we enter our name and then center number. After this we enter our candidate number. Then close the header. Save this document in your work area as P32 evidence followed by your center number, candidate number. Open a file. Click on file, go to save as. Click on browser. Save this file in your work area. Here is my work area. Save this file in this. Enter the name P32 evidence, then center number, and then candidate number. After this, save this document in your work area. Now come on task 2 spreadsheet part. We cover in this video only spreadsheet part. Come on step 1, open and examine the file J25 fuel mix.csv. Go in your source file area. Here is the J25 fuel mix file. Enter in it. Adjust this. Right, double click here. Place in the header the text test performed on followed by a space, the automated date, a space, then the text at followed by space, then automated time. In the header, no alignment are given, so we enter this in the right align. Click on insert, go to header and footer. In the right align, we enter this test performed on space and then automated date, current date, and then space, enter a text at, and then space, automated time, current time. Place left aligned in the footer the text test by followed by space, then your name, center number and candidate number. Open a file. In the left aligned edit a text test by, and then we enter our name and then candidate number, sorry, center number and then candidate number. Save this as a spreadsheet with the file name fuel data followed by your center number, candidate number. Open a file. First we go in view, normal view. Click on file, go to save as. Click on file, go to save as. Click on browser. Here we enter the name, fuel data, then space, we enter our center number and then we enter our candidate number. and we select the Excel Word document and then click on save. Come on step 2, merge cell A1 to F1. Format the merge cell with a black 40 point serif font on a yellow background. Open a file, merge cell up to A1 up to F1. Home, here is the option merge cell, and then do the font up to 40, and then the enter here font's name. Serif means Times New Roman. Do the yellow background, and then also the merge verb text, and then we adjust this. Merge cell A3 to B3 and A11 to B11. Merge cell A3 to B3 and A11 to B11. Merge these cells. Format these merged cell with a light gray background. Format these cell with the light gray background. Light gray background. Format row 1 to 18 for the spreadsheet to look like this. So open a file, do these in center line, and adjust this. Select both wrap text and then do it in center line horizontally and vertically. A17 to F17 do in center aligned horizontally and vertically. And then up to at last we do it in center line. Open a file and select whole file and visible the border, all borders, and also in it all borders, and also in this all borders are visible. Now come on, format row 1 to 8 spreadsheet to look like this. So it is look like this. Check it. So this is look like this. Make sure row 19 to 17 or format the same row as row 18. So it should be do is it should be already do. Now come on step 3, create using cell D18 to D17 a named range called T time. Open a file, D17 to D18, sorry, D17 to D77. Right click, define name, Here we enter tea time and then give OK. Place in your evidence document a screenshot to show the name and the range of cell. Open the file, click on formulas. Here is the name manager. Adjust this refers to is clearly visible in a screenshot. So we take a screenshot to show as an evidence. We we create define a name. Now open a evidence file. Here we enter step 3. Step 3 evidence 1. Evidence 1. Place it here. Now come on, open the file. Place in cell B4 a formula to display the fastest test time using the named range created to step 3. Open a file. Close it. Fastest test time. Do a minimum equal minimum and then enter here t time. So here is the formula t time. Enter it. So it should be 16.8274 and now open a paper. Now come on step 5. Place in cell B5 a formula to display the slowest test time. So we enter the formula for slowest test time. The is equals to maximum max and then enter a t time. Here is the formula maximum t time. So it should be enter here 17.635 and this is the formula maximum t time and here is the formula minimum t time. Place in cell B6 a formula to display the average test time. Open a file. Here we enter average t time equals average and then t time. So it is the formula to enter the average test time, average t time. Now enter here. So it is 17.3291. Three different fuel mixes are being tested. Now come on step 7. Place in cell B7 a formula using the named range created in step 3 to display the average test time of mix number 1. Now open the file. In the average test time of mix, we use mix number. Here are so many type of mix number. Now, so we use the average if function equal average if, and then range up to we select test time. Sorry, range for range we select mix number and the criteria up to 1, average range up to, we select t time up to at last, and then give OK. So this is the formula, average B17, and so we do it in, first we open the file. Here is also place in the B8 a formula using the name range. Create the step 3 to display the average test time for a mixed number 2. So we do also in this, which we do in step 7, also we do in step 8 and step 9. So we open the file, and then here is the, we do it in both, but change the criteria. Here we do 2, and then here we do 3. So it should be done. Now open the test, are only acceptable if there is or little or no following wind. Now come on step 10. Place in cell F18 a replicable formula to check the wind adjustment for this test. If this value of blow plus 2, display the word yes. If no, display the word no. Open the file. Here is the acceptable. Here we use equal if function. So we do it at logistic test up to, here we do E18 and below up to 2. If is true, so we do yes. If it should be smaller than 2, so it is yes. If it should be greater than 2, so it should be no. Now give OK, and apply it up to last. So it should be doing up to at last. Now come on, replicate this formula for all tests. Now so we do it already. For the calculation of wind adjusted tests, for result with only count if the wind level is acceptable. Now come on step 11. Place in cell B12 a formula to display the average test time of mix number 1 where the wind is at an acceptable level. In the file, in the B12 average test time, we do it. So here we use average if function equals ifs average ifs function fix average range is select it here, t time, average range is this up to at last, average criteria is wind acceptable, criteria is yes, criteria range is mixed number, and we select the criteria range up to at last. We do the criteria second is mix 1, it should be 1. So this is the formula. Now give OK. So it should be applied to at last. First you open the file. In the step 12 and 13 we do it in same as 11, step 11, but we change the criteria number. It is 1 and it is 2 and it is 3, so we do it in 2 and it is 3. So we uh, double click on it and there is a 1, so we do it at 2, so it should be changed, and double click and do it should be 3. We can do it is 3, so it is also changed. Now come on step 14. Place in cell B15 a formula to display the fuel mix for the fuel mix data. Give the fastest wind adjusted average test time. Format this cell to display as a percentage. Open a file. So we do the fill mix percentage. Here is 3.2 for mix 1, and here is 3.4 for mix 2, and here is 3.6 for mix 3. We use this for fuel mix, and best mix. Now we use the function of ifs. Now I use the function here, ifs function, and then we open it. We use minimum, select these three, equal up to first, and here we enter 3.2%, and in the second, minimum, select these three, do it and select it here, mix 2, enter here 3.4%. For logistic test 3 we use select we enter here minimum and select these three, equal, and select at last mix 3. So here enter here 3.6%, then give OK. So it should be here is the formula, and the percentage of average mix is 17 is mix 3. Now right click on it. Here is the format cell percentage. Do it here one decimal place and then give OK. So it should be 3.4%. Now come on step 15. Format all test time of to 4 decimal place. Save and your spreadsheet. 4 decimal places. Open a file. Now we select the all test time. Do in 4 decimal place. Right click. Format cell. Number. Here do here 4 decimal places. Give OK. These all are also the test time. Right click, format cell, number. Here we do also 4 decimal places. Give OK. Now Come on, step 16. Print your spreadsheet showing the formula. Make sure that the printout is in landscape orientation. Row and columns heading are displayed. Contents of all cells are fully visible. Open a file. So let's first show the formulas. Click on formulas. Here is show formulas. And double click here for clearly visible. The formulas are clearly visible in the here. Click on file. Go to print. For landscape orientation. Page setup. Sheet. Row and columns heading are visible. Give OK. And no scaling. Fit all columns on one page. So it should become on one page. Come on, step 17. Print your spreadsheet showing the value. Make sure that the printout fit on a single page. Printout is in portrait orientation. Row and columns heading are not displayed. Contents of cell are fully visible. New file. Do it for portrait orientation. Page setup. First we go back. This select the showing formulas and content are clearly visible. So double click here. Again go in file. Go to print. Here we select the fit sheet on one page and page setup sheet no headings row and columns heading are visible, so give OK. After this we print it.